Hello everyone, welcome to another lecture on XHTML and CSS. This lecture we will talk about Doctype declarations, adding XHTML namespaces, defining metadata, and what are the deprecated elements on XHTML. Okay, so first of all, let's open index and make sure you have your browser ready as well. Now you know how to create a simple web page or XHTML page. We already created. We have this index.html. But before we can start declaring this XHTML page or web page or website fully functional and official, we need a declaration doctype. And what is a declaration doctype? All XHTML files needs a declaration doctype. It specifies which version of HTML or XHTML they are using. So if you are using HTML 4.01, you have three different kinds of doctypes you can use, which is the transitional, the strict, and the frame set. In order for you to understand better this, you can go Doctype declarations in Wikipedia. And you can search down here the different, here you have the HTML 4.01 doctypes declarations you can use. Okay, so you have here the strict, here you have the transitional, and here you have the frame set. But this is a very old code and we are using the new one, XHTML 1.0. So this is what you have to copy one of these and paste it on the top of your page or your code of XHTML. Now the one that you should choose, and the most used one nowadays, is the transitional, which is this one here. Copy and paste it here at the top of the index.html page and save this. Okay, so now we have our doctype declaration. Now this is an official web XHTML page and code with the doctype at the top of the page. The transitional doctype is the most common and most used among developers on the web. Because the strict and the frame set are almost deprecated, and for common web pages we need to use the transitional doctype. Okay, so make sure you have this at the top of your web page or your code in all of your files. Okay, make sure you put this on of your files. So let's go to the top here, paste this, save the about page as well, save, and the admin one as well, and save. Okay, perfect. Okay. Now obviously you should know about all these different doctypes for the old XHTML or HTML, but for the new HTML5 version, the only thing we need to create a doctype is this. Okay? This is the only thing that we will need to declare the doctype, and we will not need the XML and S as well. This is how easy it is with HTML5. Okay, but we will get into HTML5 later on this course. Now there's another thing you can use in your code, which is the XML namespace. And to add the XML namespace, we need to go to the opening tag of HTML and give it a space and then type XML and S, which stands for XML namespace, equals to double quotes, and then you have to type a URL, which is the HTTP, and it's the www.w3.org /1999/XHTML. Now let's save this, and just for curiosity, let's click this link and open it, and let's see where it goes. Okay, so it goes to a page called wt.org, and it has some definitions explaining the what is the namespace or what is the namespace of XHTML, and basically a lot of manuals and data we have here. Okay, now I'm gonna just give you a little introduction of this, and we will cover it more deeply on the XML chapter. W3org or W3C, it stands for a World Wide Web Consortium, and basically these are the guys or the consortium that gives the rules to use the markup languages that we have on the web for creating websites. So let's add a namespace here. Okay, I already did. Here it is. We just need to put this on the HTML opening tag, and that's it. That's basically it. Okay, we'll talk more about this on the XML chapter. Now we have also meta tags. Meta tags are defined inside the head tags in here and after the title. Meta tags refers or gives information to the web browser about data on your website. It basically describes your web page. So you have several different metadata or meta tags you can use. Metadata for a page may include, for example, keywords for search optimization, search engine optimization, description of the page, information about the page author, and more subjects that describes your page or your platform or application on the web. Okay, so let's define a few metadata or meta tags for our simple website in this case. The first metadata we should define is in what characterization we are using our content of the page, of the web page. Either it's in English, or we use characterization for different kind of languages, foreign languages like Arabic or maybe some Chinese or Japanese. So we are using English, so we have to define it here with this meta HTTP equiv equals, and now we type content type, and here we type content equals to text HTML and a semicolon and a space, and then we type char set characterization sets to, and here is where we have to type UTF-8. Okay, now this is the code. Make sure you end it here with slash, and UTF-8, it's the characterization used for English characterization of the content or text. Now if you want to use another characterization or set to another characterization for foreign languages, you have to go and search for the other codes. So let's type here char set codes. Okay, so we have HTML char set list, and this will give you all the different kind of characterization you can use for different languages, like such Chinese, Korean, Western alphabet. Okay, and here is the UTF-8, which stands for Universal Alphabet. Okay guys, so make sure you use the UTF-8 in the meta characterization. And here let's create more meta tags, like for example the keywords we want to use. We type meta name equals, and here you can type KWRD, okay, which stands for keyword, and now space. Now you type content equals double quotes. Now you type all the keywords you want to use. So you can be searched on Google, or your web page can be searched and ranked on other search engines like Bing from Microsoft. Okay, let's say we have a website about an online store about, let's say, computers. So we can type store PCs, computer, let's say sell, buy, cheap. Okay, whatever you remember and you want to use as your keyword for search engine optimization, you can use it here, or you have to put it in here. Okay, this is up to you to choose the keywords you want. Now let's close this and let's type a description of the website. So you type meta name equals desk, okay, for description. Then you type content equals to, let's type, for example, online store for computers, for selling computers, something like that. Okay, great. And close it. Okay. There is also a very, very curious meta tag, which will make your user to be redirected to another page after X seconds, or how many seconds you want. So let's do that and try it and see if it works. So let's type here meta, and to do that you type HTTP equiv, and then equal, double quotes, and you type refresh, and then content equals to the seconds you want to give the user to wait to be resent to or redirected to. So the user will open this page, index.html, and after 10 seconds he will be redirected to this page here. Let's make, after the 10, type semicolon, space, and type URL equals to http /www, and now we can type w3c.org. Okay, and close it here with double quote and with slash. Okay, let's save this. Let's run this in Chrome and see if it works. So we are here. Let me just wait 10 seconds and see if we are redirected. Let's see. And there it is. Perfect. It works perfectly. So this is kind of a tricky way you can use to redirect your users whenever you want to whatever page you want after 10 seconds passes. Now, before we end this video, I would recommend you to, instead of using keyword, make sure you use keywords so it be recognized for all web browsers. And also, we still miss the meta for the author. Okay, the author for the web page. So here we type author, and also here we type name, and then we have type Victor Bastos. Okay, so make sure you type your name in here, or the name of the company, which is the author of the website. And let's also change here desk for description. Okay, so desk and keyword are acceptable, but in case of doubt, make sure you type the full name keywords. Okay, so it can be searched for all engines, search engines, either Google, Bing, and Yahoo. And also it can be read by all browsers. So make sure you type the full description and full keywords name. Now, the last thing about this lecture is deprecated elements. And deprecated elements basically are tags that are not available or are not recommendable to use anymore on XHTML.
By the way, I have an error here. Instead of name here, should be content. Okay? So that's it, and see you guys later. Bye.